All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. It's time for our pre-market watch list report with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist. All right, so I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. I'm not going to hold you long so you can get back to it. We're just going to go over a few charts here and then we'll break off into our private section like we always do. And we'll just keep it like that. All right. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at our um, theta here. And unfortunately, we talked about this, you know, last week that when we got this crash alert, how we were waiting to see if there would be any confirmation downside production. And when we got into the to day two, we got that negative bot check, and I explained to you that that means a big down leg was coming. And then we got the initial downside production down leg with that giving us another crash alert. And then unfortunately, here we are. The market did break down even further. And like I said, the support is the bottom of the Kumo cloud here, and that's going to be $2.35. If that doesn't hold, then the next support is all the way down here at the bottom of the Kumo cloud at $1.15. So Theta needs to figure something out, or you have a top in the market right after hitting the 52-week high there. So you're now in corrective mode officially. You're not just in pullback mode anymore. You're in full-blown correction mode now. So definitely want to take heed to that. Next up is XRP Ripple. Same scenario. Bearish trend momentum reading with the crash alert, and now you're getting that downside production. So far, the market has respected the top of the Kumo cloud at the 58-cent level. Will that hold? 60 was really like the hard psychological resistance for a while. Then now it's become support. It needs to become support in order for the market to, bounce from here. Now, you're in pullback mode right now in the XRP Ripple. You are not in correction mode. You're just in a pullback mode. And technically speaking, the bulls should be defending your XRP Ripple at this current price level. All right, so 60-cent psychological support needs to hold. And then we have Zcash or ZEC. And same thing, bearish trend momentum reading followed by the crash alert, which is giving us downside production. And it looks like it's giving us another crash alert for Sunday night into Monday's trading. So tread cautiously there. Next, we're going to look at the talk of the town, NVIDIA. So NVIDIA is in official pullback mode. It is not in correction mode yet. Bearish trend momentum reading followed by 3 crash alerts in a row. We have not seen any downside production yet, which means that if we do get downside production and confirmation of the crash alert, this market is headed all the way here to $723.60 a share. That's where the bottom of the Kumo cloud support is currently at. Excuse me. And that's an issue. That's a huge, ginormous pullback potential coming in your NVIDIA. All right. So heads up if you are long that market. So how are things having an effect on the dollar? Well, we had all those government reports that came out. This week will be FOMC. And so far, the bulls are defending the bottom of the Kumo cloud support at 102.39. We did get this positive bot check, so we know a big upsurge, parabolic leg is coming. And it just hasn't happened yet. So the market could move sideways until the Wednesday FOMC. And then that's when you get that big parabolic leg up. So be forewarned. Now, the dollar is in correction mode. All right. It broke down from the pullback mode to correction mode. And we don't know how much deeper it may correct. But as long as the support holds, this is going to continue to put, pressure on your other currencies, the euro, the pound sterling, etc. As long as this market stays in the bullish zone with the bullish trend momentum reading. Those other markets can't do anything but move sideways and head lower. People have been talking about the small caps. That's your Russell. Well, the Russell hit the new 52-week high, and since then went directly into correction mode with a bearish trend momentum reading, crash alert, and we're getting nice downside production. Friday setup for the next down leg to the top of the Kumo cloud at 1988 respectively, which means the 2000 psychological support is now in jeopardy. All right, that's what that means. But then you say, yeah, but it's all about the tech sector with NVIDIA. Well, it has the bearish trend momentum reading as well. We got that crash alert. We didn't get any downside production for until like day 4, actually. Now we are in correction mode in the NASDAQ 100 with a crash alert for Sunday night into Monday's trading. The market probably will come down here and hit the 17,300 top of the Kumo cloud support. So be prepared for that. All right, and then you'll compare this with the Dow, and likewise, you had that crash alert, and you got just a slither of possible downside production. So you're in the pullback mode. You're not in correction mode yet in your Dow. Dow and the S&P have been the most stubborn so far. S&P gave you also just a smidgen of downside production, just enough to confirm the crash alert. So the Dow and the S&P 500 have confirmed the crash alert, and you got now a bearish trend momentum reading. You're not in correction mode yet, though, in the Dow and the S&P, just pullback mode for those two. The Russell and the NASDAQ, though, are in, a corrective mode process. So it's just something to think about as we are moving forward. Now, there's been a lot of talk about your metals, too. Here's gold. Gold has that bearish trend momentum reading. You have your crash alert and no downside production confirmation yet. So you're still in pullback mode, but this looks inevitable. So Sunday night into Monday could be when you see the gold break. Now, 2100 needs to be sustained as the new psychological support, followed by your, we'll call this 2070. All right. That's what you need to maintain on the gold on any pullback that we see this coming week. As far as silver goes, silver, as you can see here, is still wide open. Bullish trend momentum reading. You've crossed over now officially into a bull market now in silver, okay? And it's locked in with a bullish trend momentum reading. This is a locked in bull market now. All right, with support back here at the top of the Kumo cloud at 2417. As long as that holds, silver is marching up to the upside initial target of 2636. I think that's exactly where we're going, 2636 in your silver. So definitely keep a close eye on that. And then Bitcoin, it gave you the crash alert, and now we've confirmed that crash alert with this downside production. You're not in correction mode yet. You're still just in pullback mode. A little bit more to go before it hits that. And right now, it seems like it's the top of the Kumo cloud is at 63,340. So as long as that holds, all right, then you should be fine. But if not, then the second support is the bottom of the Kumo cloud at 56,470. All right, so that's what you want to watch for in your Bitcoin. All right. The next thing you want to watch out for is in the Ethereum, and then that's where we'll leave it. Okay, so same as with Bitcoin. You had your initial crash alert. Now you got the downside production confirmation. You are now officially in correction mode here. Top of the Kumo cloud. Support is at 3,485. Secondary support is the bottom of the Kumo cloud at 3,114. So as long as these two levels hold, you should be okay on your correction. You just don't want to see it get below the Kumo cloud, because then that's dangerous. That's a danger zone. All right. So that's it, folks. That's all we got. Hopefully you'll be ready and positioned for tonight. All of the reports are up on your dashboard at Pulsewave Trading. including my watch list, Dex's watch list. If you guys don't have access to that, just go head over to postwavetrading.com where you can access Dex's watch list report. All the securities that we talked about are on that report, and exactly the trading plan for how we're going to trade those for Sunday night into Monday morning's open and beyond. All right, so now we go to our private section. And remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back, because the system works only if you work the system. And on that note, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Now we're going private.